welcome to Decor by Faith. I'm Sharita. This is Decor by Faith, where faith, family, and decor meet. And I wanted to get on and just share with you a quick intro to this video. So yesterday I toured some homes, y'all. I'm back into my decor zone and wanted to share those with you. So 2 of the homes are spec homes. They're available now. I suggest if you're looking for a house, my preference is to build a house. I like new, right? I rented a house one time and they had clipped their toenails and they had hair, cat hair, somebody's hair. None of that in a new model. I'm sorry for that face. I don't know what that was. But anyway, none of that in a new home. So anyways, I toured those 2, and then also their spec home, or not their spec home, their model home is on the market. So the builder is Homes by WestBay, and I'll share that content. But for now, let's take a look at these models. Let's get into it. Yeah, let me know what you think on the other side. Give me comments too. Let me know if you like this, because there's plenty of models to tour, and y'all, I'll go all day because I love this kind of thing. It's my passion. Y'all be blessed, and we'll chat more. Why wait to build when you can get a brand new home on the market? This is WestBay, Biscane. Love, one of my favorite floor plans. Let's go take a look inside. This is one of my favorite floor plans. Again, Homes by WestBay. This is the Biscane I, and so cute, cute, cute. Got a guest bedroom right off the entry, double doors, high ceilings. I want to say 10, maybe 12 feet throughout. I'll have to look at the specs, but this is gorgeous, gorgeous. So you don't have to wait to build. I love, oh my goodness, I want this glass because yeah, that is perfect. The older models didn't have that, but look at this entry. Now you need to replace the lighting, but could you see this? How cute. And French doors. Look how wide this entry is compared to the Sandpiper. We'll take a look at that too. Nice office space, a lot bigger. Love this. Tray ceiling. It's got your fan or lighting rough in, whichever you choose, or both. Very nice, very nice. All right, kitchens and baths, sell homes. So let's take a look at the kitchen. Look how big this island is. So if you've got 1, 2, at least 3 spaces there. And then you've got a dining area. So you don't need dining space. This could be your casual space, but look at all this cabinet space. Look at all this. Look at the beautiful home across the street. But look at all this cabinet space. Yes. I don't know about you, but I definitely need it. Nice GE. They were doing KitchenAid, so I'm glad to see that this model has the GE in it. Gas is standard. Yeah, that's much better. That KitchenAid, let's take a look at the pantry. She's gonna have plenty of space for food. Yum, yum, right? So that's a good size. You can always replace those wire shelves. And then we've got the oven and the microwave. We didn't take a look at the dishwasher. It's profile GE. Yeah, nice. I'm thinking this is an upgrade. Look at this sink. That's so cute. And then I like the rack in there. That's very cute, practical. And let's do it. Let's do it. Let's check it out. So, do we have soft close? That was a little rough. Let's try a cabinet. Yeah, I think it does. It's not as bad. And you can always put in the closures yourself. That doesn't slam, that's the thing. But very cute, I like this. And a little charging area, so you can get all of your stuff out of the way. Or this could be a little coffee bar, whichever one you choose. Get your nice side-by-side GE refrigerator. Look at this entry. That is so beautiful. And here's your formal dining space, right? You get your TV area, and then I'm gonna say these are probably about 15 feet. We got a little friend over here. Is he inside? Welcome to Florida. Looks like he is inside. He's in the screen. Say hi. You, of course, will get this screened in because you don't want the visitors. Look at this. Let's go ahead and go to the primary because it's right here. And they've got a door. Love that. Love that. So when you get your pool put in, you got a door right off your master. If Bay wants to smoke his cigars, he's got easy access to get outside. So very nice. Put 2 chairs and a small table there. And then your queen or king, it'll fit a king easily with 2 nightstands. Over here, little bench, nice big artwork. You could even do something behind this door. So this space, let me make sure you get the full view, is very nice. Very nice. I want to say about 19 by 20 probably. And it's got tray ceilings. I want tray ceilings. I do. TV on this wall. And then you get your, yeah, very nice. All right, let's take a look at the primary bath. Yes, dual sinks. Again, lighting can be replaced. I'd replace those mirrors too and get 2, either, I see a circle and something in the middle, but yeah, you can replace that easily. So these are builder grade. So you're gonna come in and replace it. Look how big this shower is. Look how big. Oh, it doesn't have a rain shower, but you could put that into. Very nice long bench. So got plenty of area for spa. And I almost want the shower head over here, but I like that it's over there so I can turn it on and not get wet, but very nice, very nice. I want dual shower heads actually. That'd be cute. And then you got your toilet area, the throne room. And look at this closet. Look at this closet. I told you this is one of my favorite floor plans. Have always loved this floor plan. I would want the only thing I want is, and it's just me, for 2 times a year that I take a bath, I want a tub. And you could almost put one in there because that's big enough to make that a water closet. So very nice, very nice. All right, look at the kitchen from here. Look at that, that is beautiful. How big that kitchen space is. So I can see that for holidays and entertaining. These doors, we won't open them because we got a friend out there, but they do go all the way back. I'd take those screens out so you could just have an open area and get the lanai, or patio, depending on where you're from, screened in. So back through the entry, and we saw 1 bedroom up there. We've got an office. Here is our laundry room. So pretty standard. Let's take a look at the garage. Oh, yes, love that. Love that. Because how many times, oh, they got the epoxy on the floor. How many times does Bay clean shoes? Yeah, 3-car garage, love it. Plenty of space. If you don't have 3 cars or a golf cart, you could definitely use that for storage. Love this, very nice. This is a quick move in. So as I said, you don't have to wait on a home to be built. they've got spec homes ready. And this one is definitely ready for a family. So that is a laundry room. I would get a stackable washer and dryer to just use the space wisely, and then put in a cabinet over there in an area where you can hang some of your items. Food for thought. Here's your thermostat, and it looks like it's smart. Here is the second guest bath. So this is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. And one of the things, they didn't do it. I like the tile all the way up. They didn't do it, but you could easily have that done. And just because of water damage, I think this, oh no, this is a linen closet. I thought that's where the water, I think it's in the garage. We did see that. And here is third bedroom. So decent size. You could put in a full, you could put in a day bed. You could put in bunk beds. Just giving you some ideas. All of the rooms have a rough end, so you can put in lighting, or you can put in a fan. And in Florida, I'd probably say a fan. Okay, nice, nice, nice. And that's a nice tub. I love this kitchen. I love that it's just nice. I see black and gold accents in there. It's nice and simple. And like I said, replace that lighting. I didn't talk about the beams, you all, the beams, how cute. Yeah, these ceilings have to be 12 foot because it feels pretty high. I'll have to, like I said, look at the specs, but this again is available. WestBay in Parrish. Very nice home, ready for a family or a husband and wife, empty nesters, either or. Yeah, they didn't do the tile all the way to the top, but still very nice. And I like the white because it's nice and clean. Clean, just gives me clean vibes. Nice faucet, you don't have to replace that. I would just come in and get new lighting. That's a quick, easy fix, but that's it. So let's go take a look at a comparable. Let me get these lights out. A comparable Biscane around the corner that is also available. But hang on, let me turn off these cheapies. Other thing really quick too. So like I said, that can be your cell phone area, but this could be your coffee area. If you wanted to set up a bar area, you could easily put in a wine fridge there. So this is a huge canvas just waiting. Oh, and look, we didn't see that. Cabinets on the front. So even more storage. Like, how much storage do you need? Yeah, soft close must not be standard, WestBay. But easy fix. Very nice, very nice. This has the tile all the way to the ceiling. That's what I want in those secondary bathrooms. And I want this to have that frosted glass. But those are easy things. Again, you don't want to finance these things because you're going to pay for them for 30 years. But if you can get a contractor, or if Bay is handy dandy, we didn't take a look at the linen closet. Bay is handy dandy, then he can replace it. I got my lighting, I think Lowe's, and then one other lighting store, but I had Lowe's put everything in, and their license, and I want to say it's like $70, $80. They put in all my ceiling fans, so you could put in a ceiling fan there or a nice light. I don't know, because some of this lighting I like, but it's Florida, so you want to distribute the air, and the ceiling fan definitely helps. Look at all these recessed can lights that it's got. Cute. And then those are for your pendants. So you got 3 pendants there. I would make that match with that lighting. This is really nice. So if you're in the market, I tell you, this is cute. I'm trying to turn out all the lights. I meant to turn them off as I was going through. But this is cute. This is cute. I just love houses. I am not a realtor yet, but I feel my calling, calling my name. So stay tuned, more to come. To 8913 East Wick. This is the same Biscane model, but it's got more bells and whistles. So let's take a look inside. Yes, I love this flooring. So this is the same floor plan, but let's see what they've done differently. So the flooring, number one, very nice. I have to look and see. I don't think this is LPV. I'm not a big fan of LPV, but yeah, so here we go. Different coloring. So if you like light and bright and white, then here you go. Very nice. Again, I love the frosted glass because you've got neighbors. You don't want them to watch your shower. So very nice. And then here is guest bedroom or kid bedroom, number one. So decent size. It's got the double doors, very cute. I can see this being pink with a matching theme for your daughter. And then got our office space again. So I'm loving these tray ceilings. Once again in here. Very nice. And this office, you can put your desk over here on that side and have a TV on this wall, have a couple of chairs, even a love seat or a chaise lounge when you're working remotely. Now, like this kitchen, again, white and bright, same concept, but again, light and bright. So you've got your little there for your smart devices. Pantry is going to be the same, but we'll take a look. It's a decent sized pantry. And I like, this doesn't seem as high, to have a little area for storage for microwave items, but love this. Love the GE, same appliances. Love the GE cooktop, gas range, and love this again. So you can put 4 chairs here easily. Have your coffee over here. Very nice. And then we've got the wood beams again. Now, the only thing that I've noticed really that's different is the white and the doors. So these doors are upgraded. They're not your typical, I hate to say cheapies, but they're not. And they slide back. Since we don't have a friend, I'll just show you. So you can slide them all the way back and have on both sides your outdoor in, right? You want to get, of course, a screened area because this is Florida. And this is, oh, it just slides. Wow. This is nice. So that is the first thing that I noticed. Beautiful set. So having guests over, entertaining, this is the place to do it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Screen this in, get some nice furniture. You've got plenty of space. If you want a small pool, you could do it. What are those infinity pools? That would be beautiful. Looking at the kitchen from this angle, I would put black hardware to give it little accents of black, and you've got your country kitchen. modern country kitchen, we should say, right? Because, yeah, cute. And then here, you got a little bump out, so you get your TV mounted. I like fireplaces, even though this is Florida. You do get about 3 weeks of winter. But very nice. So here's the master again. Got a view of the pond out there. Tray ceiling with the rough-in. You've got a door so Bay can go out and smoke his cigar. And yeah, put your bed over here, your king-size bed. And again, large artwork and a bench. See it in, yeah. Love this flooring. How cute is that? It matches so well with the I don't know if that's LPV or not. I'm gonna have to look and see. But anyway, white, clean, love this, very nice. And the shower, very nice. We got tile. Yeah, they did a good job on these colors. Very nice. Again, I see black accents in here. Your throne room, and then this huge closet again, where you and Bay can fit in here very easily. You've got area over here for your bags. You can put in some racks for your shoes, IKEA, very inexpensive. And then you've got your linen closet. Pretty standard, right? Again, I would do 2 mirrors here, maybe even 3. Because that could be, you can put a stool there so you can sit, ladies, and put your makeup on. So yeah, I'd do 3. But right there, and switch out that lighting. Again, oh, what's this? I think it's a fan. Again, you're not going to upgrade lighting and those kind of things. You can do that later and not pay for it over the course of 30 years. So that is the primary. I'm trying to get in the habit of not calling it a master. That's the primary. And then back through the kitchen. So we've got 1 bedroom up here and the office. Beautiful, large entryway. I see a table here and a table there, and some large artwork. You could also do the trim on the walls. Like, you could really lay this out. Again, same concept in the laundry room. It is kind of small, but you can do a stackable, and that's what I would do, a stackable washer dryer, and then I would put in a built-in over there just at the top. And then at the bottom have either a bench and a pole so you can hang up your items. And then we've got small sink again, so you can do things. Love the bathroom. Love the love the garage, the epoxy. I built with WestBay, and this is something I want, but gotta get it put in. Over here, if you're not from Florida, these are your shutters. Because hurricane season comes, so comes with shutters, and they give you instructions and even a video on how to put those in. And in my neighborhood, when Hurricane, Helene came, everyone kind of got together and put in their shutters, and I think one house still has theirs up. We kept ours up for a little while, but it makes it so dark on the inside. But you'll have shutters across there, across the back of the home, and then all the windows. So it is better to be safe than sorry. This again is your linen, another linen closet for this bathroom here. Let's see what it's doing. So it's white. I like the large, and I know these are mowing. Yep, I like the large shower head. The thing to note about this neighborhood is that the tile roof and the brick paver drive is standard. So that gives you the Mediterranean Floridian feel. Love it. Love it. So yeah, that is 8913, the Biscane II. All right, this is the Sandpiper. This is a model homes. So it has the bells and whistles, nice flooring. And this is what I was talking about in the bath. The tile goes to the ceiling. That's important in Florida because we have a lot of moisture. Look how cute this is. So you see those other two floor plans, they had a lot of standard options because this is a model. As you know, you get all the bells and whistles. So very cute, nicely decorated, cute. And then we've got our guest bedroom. How cute. I just love the decor. And then they upgraded the doors even. These aren't the cheapy doors. I love this artwork. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Squirrel. Very nice. But the doors, upgraded doors. These ceilings are 10 foot and they've got some can lighting in there. So that will definitely help to make this light and bright. I love this bathroom. I love that bathroom. This is a linen closet here. Or a coat closet actually, which is unusual in Florida because how many times do you wear a coat? There is a linen closet. I got myself turned around. Inside the bath, there's a small linen closet for this bathroom. So yes, cute. I love this color. This taupe is not your standard. What's that? What is that beige that everybody has? Yeah, it's a little darker. So very nice. Then we've got an occasional table. Again, high ceilings. They've got a vent out here. That's great. Give you some cool air. I love this lighting here. This is the office. So you see here, this office is smaller than the Biscane, but I mean, how much space do you need? This is doable. And again, all the bells and whistles. So how cute is this, y'all? I love it. See the lighting? See the difference? And the drapes. This is very nice. Nice little seating area. You could seat what, 5, 6, if you sat on top of each other. And then this kitchen. Look at this kitchen. Hold on, I gotta get into this. I gotta put down my stuff. So first of all, is this a microwave? Wow, can I just say that? I've never been impressed by it. It's a convection oven. Oh wow, oh no, it's a microwave. Maybe, I don't know. It's nice, I'm loving it. And then there you got a nice upgraded oven. So can you say, wow, cabinets to the ceiling, and not all of them, it's just enough, right? To give you some design. I love the coffee pot. It's got the bright orange. I bet these are soft close. Yes, that's what I was looking for. For your cookie sheets. I love this kitchen so much. Can I just say that? I love this kitchen. Love it. It's got all these drawers. Instead of having cabinets, oh, it's got frosted glass. I would make this my bar area. Lighting in there. This is so cute. Like, so cute. And then I wouldn't even put anything up here unless it was something, you know, I didn't have anywhere else to put it, but I didn't really use it. Nice fridge profile. All the appliances match. Let's see if it's, yeah, this is the standard. There was an upgraded dishwasher in the other. This is your garbage area. So recycling bin and trash, or you could do 2 trash. I need to do this. Mount the ceiling fan there. How cute is the pantry? Just a little coat of paint and it made me happy. Let me turn on lights so you can see it. Maybe, there we go. Very cute. So this is a nice home, empty nester, small family. I love this. It's right around 2,300 square feet. So it's a nice size. Open, and voila, what do we have here? But the doors slide all the way back. I can't open them though, I don't think. But again, I would close in this lanai, nice little seating area, and they've got a nice fan out there. Imagine sitting back here and watching the sunset. How beautiful. I mean, just, yeah. And OMG, look at this master. So it's different when you see things furnished, right? Gives you more, thought. So of course, dresser there. They don't have a TV in here, which I'm not opposed to. I've got a girlfriend that doesn't do a TV in her primary. Let me say it correctly. I want a second chair because Bay need to be able to sit down. But how cute is this? Like, the decor in here is just perfect. Now this is important because I'm not a fan of carpet, especially in Florida, because there's a lot of sand and this is easy to clean. Love the colors. So yes. This is probably, is that a king? I want to say that's probably a queen bed, but you can do a king very easily. Very nice, very nice. So their decorator did a great job. Love this. And it's a lot of space. So I have a love seat here and 2 chairs over here, but I like this design. I really like this design because that makes it open to have those 2 mirrors there stacked. A mirror over here. I've got a large mirror on this wall for dressing. Yeah, this is really nice. Really nice. So here is his closet, his and her closets. You know, he's got to get the smaller closet. Just kidding. Because I think you could really fit some of his stuff over here too. And then just this area. I've got a lot of stuff, but I need to get rid of a lot of stuff. So just to show you the high ceilings, I want to switch out this lighting in here. Let's look in here. So they've got the recessed can lights. Yes. Okay. They've got 6 of them. That's perfect. Perfect. Perfect amount of lighting here. Love that. All right. Here's my rain shower. Heart be still. Rain shower. And the flooring, they just carried, and they got the smaller tile and carried it up the wall. Yeah. How cute is this? Let's see. I wonder if it's water on. Since this is a model. Let's see. Oh, they got, no, water's not on. Oh, yeah. How cute is that? So this would be like a spa in your very own bathroom. Cute. Whenever I come in a model home, it makes me want to go home and declutter. Because my cabinet countertop does not look like either one of these. Yeah, I do have cotton balls, but yeah, it's chaos. Now look at the lighting. See the lighting, the difference, the mirrors. Ooh, the water stinks. Hasn't been on in a while. Nobody else came in here and wanted to run the water. I love these, and I found these at Home Depot. So they're toilet paper. And then they've got them for the hand towels too. I saw another model. Ooh, that water. Those are too high. Just a design tip real quick. Your artwork shouldn't be that high. Unless you're 7 feet tall, it should be a bit down here. About down there. Maybe in the middle. I'd actually measure the space. How much space is there between the light switch and the ceiling, and then I put it in the middle of there. That's what I would do. So just a free design tip. Very cute. Very cute. And this model home, y'all, is available. So with the exception of the furniture, which WestBay does sell their furniture. They do auctions. I'm a big fan, in case you haven't noticed. I don't work for them, but would love to. Hint, hint. But in case you haven't noticed, yeah, I love WestBay homes. This is very nice. Yes, I love that. Love that. trying to turn out the lights. I didn't turn them on, and they've got the switch over here for the ceiling fan. I really need to do that because we just had, funny story. We just had, they know he had the, oh, how cute is that squirrel? But the bar over here, that's very cute. I don't like the table so much, but I like having that hung. I was thinking about doing it on that wall as opposed to there, but I like that too. But anyway, Bay decided, I don't know what he was doing, and couldn't find the ceiling fan remote control. That's why I keep referencing that we need that, because this is so cute. It's the perfect size. Like, oh, I love it. But anyway, he had, that's probably over there. He had the remote control and lost it. So I like the ceiling fan on round the clock, like nonstop. And couldn't find the remote control. So the ceiling fan was going really, really slow. I tried to find the app. I guess these aren't on a switch, maybe. I tried to find the app to turn it off or turn it up, and couldn't. Oh, we didn't look at the whole house. I'm turning off lights. So this is the laundry. Again, same flooring throughout. How cute. I love these upgraded doors. You got your washer, dryer. How cute is this, y'all? If you just need a 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 2-car garage, this is perfect. And you've got storage all along here and even over there. So this is good size. But yeah, so he lost the ceiling fan and then claimed that he didn't. But how about I found it? I don't know which way that goes. Right where he sits. This is cute. And I think that's where all of the cable and stuff is. So that was smart to put that behind there. And then this is a cute bedroom. Very nice. I love this. I love the accent. I'm not a big fan of orange. But this is nice. Got your toilet paper. Very cute. Very cute. You could even do twins in here if you wanted, for more sleeping space, because when you move to Florida, everybody is your friend. Let me just say that. Which one gets that switch? Everyone is your friend when you move to Florida. I can't find that switch, so seems like it would be on there, but so this is the Sandpiper. And again, this is available. So if you are interested in a brand new home, you've just had foot traffic. I think this has been maybe 6 months, maybe. They've had this open. But yeah, this is very doable as well. And this one has the upgrades for you, so you don't have to come in. Of course, they probably have it in the price if that's what you just said. I read your mind. I don't know where they have these lights on. Or maybe they've got them on a timer. I love this bathroom. It's very nice, very masculine, very nice. Anyway, that's it for today. So, yeah, if you're in the market, it's available. Homes by WestBay. Ooh.